Hello, we're back.
Hello.
Yo,
Hey,
So, how was everybody's week? What'd you guys end up doing?
Updating our character sheets, then trying to decide which path will go. Levi dead or not?
I've
Oh,
been a
you're the one who
corpse.
decides.
bruh.
Yeah! Yeah,
Le-
trying to
uh,
decide if I want him to die or if I want him to survive. I'm going
he's
to
like,
teleport.
am I gonna chop off his head now or no?
Exactly, it's a threat.
Well,
Gwentella
anyways,
goes full evil, murders Levi.
Yeah.
who wants to do the recap?
How we start last session again? We
I'll
started
give you
like
guys
we're
we
in battle
started. We
inspiration.
already.
started mid-com. We started.
Yeah, go
Uh.
Talanero.
Oh wait, we entered the church. That's or
Oh
yeah.
no, that.
No, when we started, we're
We
on the bridge.
started. We yeah.
Oh
No,
yeah.
no. When we started, we were already in the chamber. Like after we got dominated.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
the
Okay.
entire session was just the fight. So
Yeah,
while everyone was fighting, Levi
Conrad and Reese
teleported
got knocked
himself.
out.
Yeah, Conrad Needs got
The
knocked out.
cultists were trying to drag them into portals.
Reese got dragged.
We
Oh god.
yeah, Talonel tried to save Reese, didn't get there in time, but we were there in time to save Conrad. So Reese got teleported somewhere we don't know by the cultists. And then
Levi went into a one-on-one cage match with the librarian. It did not end
and
well.
Morel.
With expected results. Oh god.
And then
By the
Morel
end,
showed up.
yeah,
Morel with shapeshifters showed up and killed Levi and then left because he came there to kill Levi because he wouldn't stop
yeah.
sassing
He,
him.
he didn't even want a fair fight. He just said like he'll kill you while you're weakened. So it wasn't even fair.
That
He just came to
bitch.
murder Levi.
He should have
Uh,
fight for Gantela then.
yeah. And then um the librarian, what happened to him again? Like he said he completed his spell or
Yeah.
something.
And
Like whatever he was doing.
he absorbed all of the artifacts that were in the room, which is not good because
No, did
he did.
really?
They turned into that
Oh,
black. They turned into that black metal shell,
yeah.
and then
Oh.
when after the fight ended, it crashed to the ground and it was empty.
Yeah,
So
he basically disappeared.
I think the implication was because all of the artifacts came toward him and turned into
Yeah.
that cocoon. So we were
Okay.
fighting him. Well, he was only powered by one artifact. Now he's powered by an army of artifacts. Like he's
Hmm.
an entire room full of artifacts. So that's not great.
Yeah. So basically what's happened now, Tyrion's down, Levi is dead, just fully dead. And then the airship shows up, Levi's mother arrives with Sidewinder, and I think she's carrying the body of the overseer, right?
And with several other members of the church, like clerics
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, so that's where we left off. Does anyone want to add anything? Oh yeah, and then when Conrad finally like was awake, he's like looking for Reese. And he was explaining how like he thinks his holy symbol was rigged. That's why him and Reese got knocked out. Yeah, I think. Does anyone else have anything to add?
Yes, when the rescue team got there, they immediately asked what they can do to help.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can
And
resurrect
It
the
was
boy.
the overseer.
Oh, the overseer
she's back.
was awake. Yeah, she was awake.
Gantela is shouting
Who
then
was
help.
Olivia? Okay.
She was not walking. Olivia was helping her up.
Okay.
What?
Let's do it.
Alrighty.
Let's go.
Oh, let me add them into the scene. Sorry. Olivia. Oh. Gold is there. Jordan. Pierce. Conrad's already there. Sidewinder. There we go. What? One sec. And one more. Shit. Forgot. One sec. Wait, where did I put him?
Oh yeah, and you guys figured out last session, I'm a sorcerer. Tyrion has some sorcerer, but he doesn't know.
Oh,
He has
Rantella
no
does
idea.
not know.
Yeah, Tyrion doesn't know either. It's Rafa who figured it out.
Bri, Levi's dead, unfortunately.
Yeah.
God.
As the as some of the soldiers and the rest of this group come in, some of them rappel down from the airship, and some of them come in through the door that you guys went through. As the overseer relatively looks like she still looks like she just got crushed by debris, rubble, but she's in better condition than the rest of you. And as Olivia kind of sits her down on the stairs, taking care to not like just jostle her there. Olivia immediately runs to Levi and starts to shake him up. Tries to wake him up.
Luther immediately says, "Mom, quick, bring him outside the room. Bring him outside the room, please." And Luther will turn to the rescue team. Do any of you have revivify? Anything that can heal anyone? Like, and
Talnow's gonna help carry Levi's body if Olivia's gonna be doing that. Yeah.
Rantella will go to Tyrion, then carry her to a safe place.
Do you guys want to head out?
Do any of the clerics respond? Like any of the rescue team?
Some of them immediately go to Tyrion and Levi, and you guys can
And
see.
Before anything happens, Luther will yell at them, don't use your holy symbols. Something happened. Reese and Conrad, when they tried to use theirs, there was a backfire. I think they did something. Someone,
as you
someone
shout
inside
that
rigged
out,
them.
the clerics take out their symbols and they start to dissolve into dust as well. And
Does anyone have
some
material
of them
components that they can use?
some of them fall to the ground as that happens, and some of them immediately look gaunt as their cheeks kind of sullen down, and it looks like their eyes start to it's like they haven't slept in a while after that happens. And the ones that are next to Levi and Tyrion, as they were about to perform miracles, nothing happens. Yordan instinctively chucks out the rest, the higher rank ones. They instinctively chuck out their holy symbols, and Yordan starts to wave his hands, and you can see it form, like he's trying to form like sigils with like the trace energies that he has left. But immediately, before he completes it, he falls down to his knees, and Pierce just kind of looks around.
Yeah,
This is unprecedented. They've closed the divine gate.
Can any of you still use magic?
If you are innately a magic caster, yes. Some of us rely on divinity.
Tyrion was uh uh Luther turns to anyone. Can anyone stabilize Tyrion quick? He's the only one. He could still use magic.
Yeah.
Tyrion's already fine, but
No,
he still hasn't woken up.
Yes, wake. So if you can wake him up, he
You
can still
see
he could still use
Olivia
magic.
like dump like I think at least 3 potions now into Levi, and nothing helps.
Ah,
We need the only person now who can revive Levi is Tyrion. If he could still use magic.
is there an available
And,
cleric around?
like Luther
There's
grabs one of the
clerics right
healing.
next to you guys.
But
Luther
I
grabs one
mean,
of the healing potions that
yeah.
Olivia was using on Levi and tries to wake up Tyrion with a healing potion.
Uh,
Yeah.
roll for 2d4 plus 4. Tyrion.
Tyrion.
It's just a
Okay.
regular healing potion.
Uh, 7 plus 4, 11.
Yeah, you're back up. And as you
Sure.
kind of come aware and you taste the familiar taste of a healing potion. Kind of tastes like Rubitussin.
Luther grabs your shoulders. Says, "Tyrion, there's no time. Quick!
Yeah.
You know Revivify.
What? What?
Levi's
What?
Levi's
What is
down.
going on?
Levi's down.
Hurry.
Quick! There's no time. We need you. We need you now."
I can't cast Revivify. I don't know. I'm looking. He looks around the room. Why don't you ask him?
I thought
And I
you
can't
No,
hear that
no one
kid.
else can use magic.
can use
Quick,
healing
and
magic.
Some of us
I don't
still
know how to
can,
revive.
and Pierce flicks around like the lights in the room do get affected by thaumaturgy. Those that have innate magic casting abilities, like pardon the term sorcery, are still able to do as such. Judging
I
from
don't-
this, if you are trained in using divinity, this is rather unprecedented.
Luther turns. Can any of you still revive him? Anyone who still has
Anyone has ability,
magic?
ability to revive our friend, please.
There's a silence as you see the rest of them look at the overseer. She looks at Olivia in the distance, seeing Levi, seeing Olivia. Like Olivia's not crying. She's like stone faced right now, and she's just trying to do her best that she can. And she like stops for a second and looks at the overseer, and she shakes her head. And the overseer stands. Olivia, do you love your son, right? That's your son. It's all right. And Olivia starts to stand up and puts Levi down softly, gently for now. She like stands up and she just like shakes her head, and that's when a tear starts to come down the side of her face, as like whatever strong face that she's been keeping up is starting to break down now. It's all right, Olivia. It's time.
Why can't anyone cast? Why are they all here and they can't cast anything?
Someone seems to have tampered with everyone's holy symbols here. You didn't seem to bring yours, so
We have been duped by whomever this being was. As Pierce starts to monologue, essentially like explaining what this place is. He essentially, as the overseer starts to walk towards Olivia, Pierce essentially, kind of not reading the room, he starts to explain what this place is and where you guys are. He essentially explains that while everybody else is panicking and mourning, uh, essentially details that this room was called the Divine Gate, the inner sanctum of the Solar Keep. And the reason why it was called the Solar Keep in the first place is to defend the Divine Gate. And this is where essentially the connection to the god that they worship was first established, and essentially how everybody else can use divine powers. And as he goes through this monologue, you just see Olivia like hold out her hands to block the overseer from walking towards Levi. What do you guys do?
Luther will ask the
I'll
overseer, please,
approach.
can you still use magic? Can you revive him?
I can still perform one more miracle with what I have left. But your mother is not letting me.
Luther will turn to Mom and say, "What, Mom? What's wrong? You don't have much time."
And you see your mom just like, this is the first time you've seen your mom like in a state of like she doesn't know what to do, and she's just at this point your mom just kind of falls to her knees and starts to just hold her face down on the floor and just start sobbing quietly. And the overseer kind of kneels down next to her and like brushes her hair. It's all right, Olivia. We all of us knew this was going to come. It's time. You should let go. And the overseer stands. What does Luther do?
No, never mind. Go ahead with the scene.
Yeah, I'm Grantella will just look into a look at Olivia and Levi's body, and just sit down on the spot.
Mm-hmm. What is Tyrion and Talnell doing?
Tyrion is just kneeling next to Levi and just kind of watching him.
Luther is
Yeah,
waiting to
Talnell is
see
also
what
next to
the
Levi.
overseer is gonna do.
Talnell is also next to Levi.
Yep, yeah. He he doesn't know how else to help, but he's ready just in case anyone would need it. Yeah.
And as the rest of them, like, you guys kind of look around too, and Pierce at this point has like stopped, and he's just turned around. His back is towards you guys. He's not like, he looks like he doesn't want to look at what's gonna happen. Jordan is just kind of kneeling in prayer. Conrad is like, his back is towards the wall, like kind of like leaning on the wall with his arms crossed, and he's just like ducking, looking at the floor. While the rest, you see, the soldiers start to kind of clear other rooms and check for more stragglers. Sidewinder's just kind of like tossing his dagger and like kind of waiting for what to happen.
Can't we take him out of here, bring him somewhere else where someone can cast something?
It's all right, Tyrion. Since you are here, your friend will be okay. Since all of
What
you,
does that mean?
your friends are here, he will be all right. At this point, Conrad just kind of starts to walk out, and the rest of them, like the higher ranked officials, start to walk out. I'm guessing they don't want to witness this. All right, the three of you, and you, Olivia, and you, Luther, since you both are the closest to Levi. Olivia, in particular, I do need your help with this. So please, the strong woman I know, it's all right to let go. Your son will be okay. And Tyrion, she kneels next to you, and she starts to lay down next to Levi.
Do I know
Will
what's
you-
happening?
Yeah, roll.
Can I try to figure out?
Roll a. What type of check do you want to roll? Insight or Arcana?
Can Luther also roll an Arcana?
Yeah. Mhm.
Because he has suspicions on her wording that like he has his suspicions on like what she means by letting go.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like she's gonna sacrifice herself.
Oh no!
Talnell's gonna. Oh god.
No, Luther's too panicked.
Uh,
Luther's focused on
12.
Levi
Um,
entirely.
did we get inspiration?
Yeah. mhm.
Can Grantella do some perception? Grantella just want to search the surrounding relics. Maybe something survived that Grantella can use.
She said she wants the fucking loot.
Um,
Levi
If
lays
you
on the
look
ground.
around, no need for a perception check. Aside from the armor that's on Tyrion, the rest of them got all sucked in, including like whatever gold or like ancient currency that was in this place. You see some remnants of them, like broken off, like pieces of sword, and then they're starting to crumble into dust as well. So anything like valuable in this room were sucked into that that sphere.
How about
Uh,
the dead ones, the doppelgangers? Can I check them out?
They turn into dust as soon as they were
Yeah. Defeated.
What about the cultists? Are they dead?
they just have like a mace, like the regular mace.
I mean,
Although their bodies
did
are
they
still there.
die?
Mhm.
Oh,
Do they have gold in them?
You can roll for an investigation check.
Okay.
everyone's trying to revive Levi. Gruntella's just looting the room.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, like, people can still see her doing this.
It's okay. Tyrion's already disgusted with her, so he's not even surprised at this point. Not looking at her.
Talnell's gonna look at Tyrion and kind of whisper to him like, "Hey, do you know what's going on? Oh, what kind of
What do I
ritual?"
get
Wait.
from
That's,
my insight?
I'm waiting for Talnell to. I'll proceed
Okay.
once Talnell.
Okay.
What did Tal say?
Oh, he just basically asked Tyrion if he knew what this ritual is. What he means by this? Yeah. What the
Yeah,
overseer
so
meant, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, what do I get from my role? What do I
Oh,
know?
okay.
But like,
Um,
I have, Tyrion has his own assumption that like, from how she's talking to.
Gruntella, roll a 2d10 times 2d10.
okay, wait.
And so essentially, whatever result you get from 2d10, you times it with another 2d10. And that's the amount of gold you get.
So it's 10 times.
20.
No, one more 2d10.
So yeah, so one more d10.
One more d10.
Oh, okay, wait.
2d10 times 2d10.
10 times 9.
10 times
Oh,
9.
you got 90.
90 gold.
Yay. Okay.
We can finally
I'll take
afford a
it.
fortune.
So it's like a mishmash of like different things that all equal to like 90 gold if you pawn them off. So just add 90 gold. With a 12, you're not necessarily sure what she's doing, but you can kind of tell from what she's saying that she's laying down next to him. So it's probably what you think.
I think she may just sacrifice herself somehow.
And she,
To
as you
resurrect
say
Levi?
this, and she overhears this, Well, it's sort of like that, but I still do need your help. I don't have a personal connection with Levi. Only you have. All of you. So, hopefully this
Are you-
works. And if it doesn't, then it's all right. At least we tried. This is the only way.
Are you going to lose your life as well?
Well, I've already lost my life before. I'm just giving him whatever essence I have left in this world. There is really nothing like the death that we think of. We just transition. And I think it's time I finally made mine official. And you just see Olivia just start to, instead of like just sobbing, she just like cries now. Like she starts to cuss, like "fuck you! If this doesn't work, I'll lose both of you." And she starts to just like pace and like walk around and inconsolable at this point. And at this point, the overseer just snaps and like, "Olivia, don't wait for me to get angry. This is for your son. Please. Luther,
Taryn's
please
just gonna give
tell
her
your mom."
like a
Luther will just go to Olivia and he'll try like comfort her. It's gonna be okay, Mom. It's gonna be okay.
Well, was that you were saying, Taryn?
Taryn's just gonna like give a really deep bow of respect to the overseer.
Yeah,
Thank
Luther
you.
will
I will pray for your safe journey to Atris.
Well, save that for a bit after. Like I said, I do need all of your help and you have to be willing. So please, Olivia, please be willing. The more you are here, the more connection we have, the more you'll bring him back.
Quintella, are you done picking pockets?
Oh,
We need your help.
sorry. I trust you. You can manage there. So yeah, I'm done now. I'm go to their location. Matella will go to their location.
Gruntella tries to call for Levi. It gives him
He's gonna stay
disadvantage.
there.
Yeah.
I trust you. You can save Levi. I have faith
Well,
that you will.
Because you don't
it's
want
all
to.
good and such that you've managed to fill your coffers now, but like I said, the more of you that has a connection to him, the more you can pull him back. So, the more hands we have, this will work better.
Oh, sure,
Alright.
sure. I will help. Whose hand I'm going to hold?
Don't need to hold hands.
Oh.
It's all right.
Just a
Tyrion,
figure of speech, Quintella. Yes?
Um,
Overseer?
well, do you know how to speak Celestial?
No.
It's all right. Just repeat what I'm saying. You don't need to understand it. Just, I'm nervous. Is it obvious?
Not at all.
I haven't been this scared. At all. I think this is the first time I've been scared in my life. Will you hold my hand?
And I will hold out my hand to her.
And she starts to, and she essentially tells you, repeat after me.
Yes?
You're waiting.
What?
Sorry. No, the pause. Sorry, I'm an asshole.
I didn't know what the proper response was, so I was.
No, it was just
so
me.
hard without the camera.
I did the pause again.
God.
O great and powerful Atris, bringer of light, bringer of order, your great light shines on us few. Right now, as we gather here, we offer sacrifice, selfless, as deeds of affection and tribute to one we care for. And as your example of grace and mercy, your bountiful miracles, unbiased, please, while you open your door, please open it back for us, and I will enter in his stead. And essentially, at this point, she starts to talk in Celestial. And as you're repeating after
I'll
her,
repeat. Yep.
Tyrion, let's go by Discord chat order. Let's go with Talnal. As she mentions your name, what sacrifice do you offer?
Wait, like what kind of sacrifice is this? Is it like a metaphorical one or a literal one?
It's up to you how you want to perceive it. Essentially, she's gonna ask you like, what can you give as a trade, essentially.
Well, I ain't got much to give, but we look out. We look out for each other. So, and then Talnell cuts his hand open with like his hand axe and makes sure that the blood flows a lot. Yeah.
All right. And where do you put the blood?
Oh wait, is there like
No,
wait,
up to you. Up to you. Because you're dripping
there-
blood, right?
Right?
Yeah. I'm dripping blood. Is there like some sort of cup or bowl or something?
You
That
could
doesn't-
hold Levi's hand, or
yeah.
or
You
the overseer. hand.
up to you where you want
Yeah.
it. It's on you.
Yeah. That's a great idea. I'll hold.
You smother it on Levi's
Levi's
face.
hand. Oh god, yeah. He's gonna wonder why there's like blood on his face or something. Jesus. Yeah.
Bit in the
I'll,
back of his neck and his armpits, so he wakes up. He thinks he's like
He's the first
cold
to fall
sweating.
asleep at the sleepover. You wake up covered in blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Levi wakes up. Why is there a lewd gesture drawn on my face?
Why is there a blood like drawn in, why is there like a dick drawn in blood on my forehead?
Oh god, yeah.
It's the dick butt meme.
Oh yeah.
And she smiles at you. A gesture of brotherhood.
We didn't know each other for that long, but we've been through hell, so I see why I don't see why I shouldn't offer up what I've got. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Talanel. Tarion, what is it you would like to offer to our god?
For Levi.
Yes.
I'm gonna say something that might fuck up my character. I don't. But
It's up
but
to
I
you.
feel like.
Totally up to you.
But yeah, this is something that Tyrion would want to sacrifice for Levi. I would give an eye. My eyes?
Your eyes? Like
It
your
is
physical eyes?
before I met these people, I hadn't realized how blind I was. And now, after getting to know them and everything that we've been through, it's like a veil has been lifted. So really, this is a sacrifice worthy of him, of Levi. What use is both of them when I couldn't see even when I had them? Out of character, just take one of them so it'll look really cool and I can wear an eye patch.
Nice.
Round out
Nice.
my character design.
All right. Well, please don't do it like Talnell right now.
No.
That would really hurt. Really hurt.
Was that
Oh, no.
was what I proposed not an appropriate offering?
No, it's all right. But if your offering gets accepted, then you will lose that eye.
If that's what it takes.
But if your gesture is a sacrifice that includes pain, then it is up to you.
Out of character, I don't know what that means. Is
It
she saying
includes
like it
pain,
doesn't
like-
have to be it doesn't have to be
I-
painful?
I know. I think they
Does it
mean
have
like
to be painful?
you don't actually have to cut your eye out. If
Yeah.
if the ritual works, your eye will
cut it out.
disappear.
Think
Yeah, but
it's better
like
to
she
offer
also
like-
said, like if you're making your offering a bit more oomph, and you actually
Yeah.
want to cut your eye out, then that's up to you.
This is
I'm
a
not gonna
god
do that.
of
I'm not gonna do that. Just be honest.
goodness. So
I'm not gonna
no
cut it
pain.
out.
No
Okay.
pain.
Damn,
As-
how much damage? How much damage does bleeding
Ah, no, you're
cause?
fine.
Oh,
It's
God.
fine.
You're fine.
It's like
Oh.
bloodletting. You're good.
Bloodletting, you're good.
Okay, I thought I just passed out. I have like 3 HP.
No, you're good.
You're too edgy, guys.
It's like non-lethal, so you're fine.
Gratella's just gonna offer her 1 gold coin.
Actually, she's gonna turn to Gonzella.
Oh, God.
All right, my treasure hunting friend. What is it
Oh,
that you would like to offer for Levi?
Yes, I've known Levi for a short time. The first time I met him is during the chaos, and one that I was stuck in a box. After that time, I realized that he's a good guy. So I'm offering what is the most important thing in my person. I will offer this great axe, the one that I used to take life. It is only right for Levi that I offer it to give life.
Oh my god.
I hope that God is will.
Damn.
Ernal, you keep doing this every time. You keep surprising us. This is amazing.
I
And
will offer the great axe.
do you want to lay it down next to Levi?
Yes.
And the overseer smiles. Luther, what is it you would like to offer for your brother?
Whatever's necessary. And Luther will just lay out. Luther will just lay down his hands. Take whatever you want.
And you're letting it up to fate, to
Luther
our
will
God's
nod.
choosing.
Yeah, Luther will nod.
All right. And last, my dear friend, your son, what are you willing to offer? As Olivia looks at all of you, you'll take care of him, right? You'll take care of Levi, Luther, the rest of you?
Luther just nods. Yeah.
And Olivia nods to the overseer, and the overseer sighs. All right. And Olivia just, at this point, looks up at the sky, which is still a little bit dark, but a little bit of sunlight kind of peeks up, and she stares up and kind of blinds her eye for a little bit. And the rest of you kind of see like the tears start to stream down. She didn't say anything about what she's offering, but there was a nod between the both of them.
Oh no.
Fuck. She just asked us if we're gonna take care of her kid. Oh my god, Rafa.
I'd like Talnell roll me a one sec. Roll me a one sec.
I don't know what dice that is, man.
Yeah, because I think Alex told me about this previously, where you meant you in order for the in order to get revived, the soul has to be willing, and for for Levi
Mm-hmm.
specifically, the after for the a- for Levi specifically, the afterlife, because normally when people the normal conception is people like people look forward to the afterlife under the perception that you're reunited with the people who you've loved and lost. Like that's why the soul becomes at ease when it passes on. But for Levi, it's kind of the opposite. No, he's an orphan. He's never lost anyone. He doesn't have anyone he knows on the other side that would even be waiting for him there. So I think right now, like the first chance he gets, like there's no, it's not a question of does does Levi want to go back. It's literally like, why would he want to stay in the afterlife? Because there's no one there for him.
Actually,
He's trying to break out as we speak.
mhm.
Break out of heaven.
Levi kills God and does a heaven prison break.
One sec.
What if we get a plot twist and he's actually like in drow hell with Lilith?
Uno segundo. Levi,
Yes.
one sec. Levi, one sec. Uh, One sec. Thank you for waiting. Alrighty. Levi,
Yes.
you wake up as a leaf falls on your face. You look around. Huh,
Where
you're like, why are you here?
where
You're
am
back
I?
home. You're at the park. There's no one else here. There's a calmness to this place. And as you kind of look around, you notice only one person aside from you here. You look further down to where you see this person just kind of strolling through the thicket of the woods and eventually go towards the central gazebo of Pembroke Park. What do you do?
Uh, excuse me. Do you know where I am? I don't remember how I got here.
And as she turns around, this female, she's dressed in like simple kind of like tunic. Her hair is long flowing, dark. Skin slightly it's more so on the tan side. And she kind of like looks at you. Oh, I wasn't expecting company. Come sit. Let me change the
Sure.
let me change the music real quick. We'll switch to this one. It's too chaotic. Well, if you don't mind keeping me company for a bit, what is your name? Then I may tell you why you're here.
My name's Levi. If you wouldn't mind, do you know where he is?
And she looks up and with like a looks around, kind of like a gleeful smile. We're at a place where we're both here and there, but not really here. And she just giggles.
That doesn't answer much. If I didn't know any better, you sound like you're talking like we're dead.
Well, isn't that obvious?
Levi's eyes go wide, and then he just says, "What happened?"
Um, well, you died. That's what happened.
Oh.
The real question is, are you ready to die? Well, you died already, but are you ready to? You still have things to do.
Yes, we were trying to stop someone from taking someone. There was an attack. Is, it, is everyone else okay? Did everyone else make it back out okay?
Levi, you you have to accept there is there is a way to go back. The way is hard. If your friends, if these people that you are referring to care deeply for you, then they may be able to assist in your journey back.
So how does this
There is
work?
an easier way. I can take you to where you rest and no longer have to deal with hurt, pain, suffering. You can have a new life, a
Do
family.
what? My family's all on the other side. Yeah, like Levi just looks at the horizon and says, "There's nothing for me there right now. There's only one way forward for me."
If it is such that you choose the harder path, I will not be able to guide you. Is that all right with you?
Le- Levi looks again to look, turns his back and looks, and then looks straight at her and says, "That's fine. But if you don't mind, who are you?"
And she, at this point, stands and smiles at you. It is not the time yet for that.
Because if you're deaf, I must say, the depictions of you in in media completely undercut how you look now. You look great.
And she giggles as you say this.
Say this, bruh.
Well, if you're ready, you only need to close your eyes.
Okay. And Levi will slowly close his eyes and wait for what happens next.
As you close your eyes, you're suddenly thrust. As you feel like something is taken from your body, as you drift through what looks like this vast void. You pass through different, what looks to be like globules of light, all passing through, and you start to hear different whispers and voices. People, some in pain, some are happy, some are in anguish. And as you slow down a little bit, you start to hear a little bit more. Some of them look to be going in a similar direction as you are. These globules of light. I'd like you to roll a d20 for me, please. With advantage.
Okay. Oh, alchemy's loading again. $16.
16. As you drift through, you gain slight faster momentum than the others as you start hearing their voices are a little bit more distant from you. I'd like you to roll another d20, please. No advantage.
Eight.
At this point, as you zoom through, you notice a larger globule of light. And as you drift closer towards it, it starts to pull on you. And you hear this screams of agony and of pain and a cackling laughter. I'd like you to roll a d12, please.
Eight.
All right. It pulls you and it pulls you in. And as it does, in a second, you feel heavy. You feel full. It's like you have form again. Roll me another d12, please.
Seven.
One sec.
Don't know if these are good or bad. Okay, that sounds bad.
God, my blood pressure's rising.
Levi,
Oh,
Oh
God.
no. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god.
as you drift
Morale.
through,
It's out.
there's no more globules of light next to you. You see, as you kind of spin around in an endless void, you see these shadows start to creep from all directions, surrounding, devouring, consuming. I'd like you to roll me another d20 with advantage, please.
$19.
With a 19, as your form starts to get heavier and you feel more physical, you start to see a hand, your hand. One of them starts to materialize, and you feel there's this surge of energy coming through. Red. And the smell of iron. And as you
Ooh, that's Talonel.
clench your fist, you feel a trickle of blood start to come out of your... Where did you slash your hand there, Talna? Was it in your palm?
Oh, I slashed it near the wrist area. Yeah.
Okay. You start to see a trickle of blood starting to come from there, but there's no wound. The shadows creep closer. What do you do?
Levi's in some ethereal realm, correct?
You're not sure where you are. It's just a void.
Yeah, like if
Drifting
Le-
through what looks like
Like-
space.
Yeah, Levi is trying to think. He thinks if he's in the space between life and death, essentially, like he's a soul. He wants to. He's gonna try and harness what power he can. He's trying to harness the power of the universe around him and to try and force himself back into life, essentially.
Yeah, but what do you want to
How he-
do right now as the shadows start to devour your surrounding?
Levi will it
You're
feels like
still
a
not
child
alive yet.
decision to head towards the
You're
light.
right there. There's shadows going towards you. What does Levi want to do at this moment?
Le- Levi moves away from the shadows. He'll try and feels like a bad idea to head towards the light. But he'll try and move away from the shadows before they can consume him.
All right. As you start to move away from them, um, you start feeling this sense of dread as the shadows start to pick up pace and start to follow you. Roll me another d12, please.
And
Alrighty. Oops, wrong music.
Oh,
Almost had us there. This
One
is
sec.
like music
DM
from your
trying to
horror
give us
games.
heart attacks.
This is more fitting. With a 10, as the shadows start to lash out in what looks like more physical tendrils of shadows, one of them manages to catch and latch onto what you look down now as you have one of your legs starting to materialize, getting wrapped around the shadow. What do you do?
Levi will use his hand and try and channel whatever power he has to try and break the hold of the shadow.
Alrighty, I'd like you to roll a d20 straight.
19
Nice.
again.
As you do so, you start to see clearer. You start to see forms within the shadows. They look like other souls, other beings. And the tendrils start to look like multiple arms held onto your legs as they start to pull you down. What do you do? As you try to fight them off, more hands hold on to your legs. And you see them clear now. Their faces look sad, angry. You hear whispers and muttering. It should be me. It's not you. It's my turn. It should be me.
Oh no.
You there, Levi?
Yeah, I'm just thinking of what to do. Because
Fucking stab him, Levi.
this feels like the more like the Greek, that Greek myth. What was the one with
yeah,
the
yeah.
with
When
the
Odysseus
spider
visits.
silk? Yeah, with the spider silk of like, is it a good like? Do these souls? Do they look like they need help? Do they look that like? Do
Roll a
this
perception
expression
check.
like?
Roll an insight check with advantage because of the eye.
Is it like that one where like that guy visited Achilles or something in hell? Like he goes through a portal and then they have to escape because the souls are trying to pull him in.
Yeah, like I don't like Levi doesn't want if Levi thinks that they're like these are desperate people in need of help, he's not gonna kick them down. He's just he wants to live, but he's not gonna like this is
Mhm.
the same moral quandary we had before of like he's not gonna damn anyone else to save his own skin if needed.
Yeah, so what do you want to do?
Oh wait,
Oh,
yeah, so
insight?
like insight check.
Natural 20. Um, they look like they just want to take your
Music.
place. They want you. They want to be the ones who go back and not you. They're
The
pulling
metal.
you back, and the arms start to get colder, surround you. You're starting to get pulled in different directions. I'd like you to roll me a
Oh, go
d12,
ahead.
please.
Stab Levi. Do it. This isn't the
And a
time for
d20
venting.
Fine.
right now.
D20. Okay, just a straight D20.
As you instinctively start to defend yourself, you see right in front of you materialize what looks like an axe. And as you try to reach for it, you just miss it by an inch. What do you want to do?
Levi will try and reach for the axe again.
All right, roll me a d20 again, please.
What was that about not kicking them down?
All right, you managed to
It's
get
like,
the
oh,
axe.
like that's what the insight check was for. Is like, no, like these are
Oh,
if
okay.
these are malicious spirits, Levi's okay with it. Like if these are
Wait.
desperate people, like these are like, oh no,
Yeah,
we want to drag you down
if
with
there
us.
was no
You're about
advantage
to
on
be
that,
doom
he would
guy.
have gotten an 8 and he would have been able to tell. Since you, with the eye thing, he had advantage.
I thought
Yeah.
about
You're about
Yeah,
to be
so-
Doom guy. This is like
Yeah.
Doom music.
Yeah, you managed to get the axe. What do you want to do with the
Levi will
axe?
use the axe. Levi will use the axe and try and cut himself free.
All right. As you do so, some of the arms immediately turn back into like the shadows, and as they creep more and more, you start to feel a surge in your body. You start to feel like power that you haven't felt before. This surge of magical energy enter your body. What do you want to do?
Levi will try do what he can to get away from the shadows again and try clinging to life essentially.
All right. No need to roll. As the axe swing essentially gave you a bit of time as you drift forward, they're starting to pick up more speed. The light seems like it's not getting closer. Or at this point you notice too, there's no light that you're following. It's everywhere you look, it's a void. And the shadow is starting to consume everything. All sides, all over. There's no up, down, left, or right, and everything is just getting consumed. But you do feel this sudden rush of arcane energy come into your form, and as you start to make more physical form, what do you do?
Levi will look for will try and look for a spot that the darkness isn't consuming yet, and he'll plunge into the void head first.
To explain it better, essentially all around you, up, down, left, right, there's no. Essentially, they're closing in on you from all directions.
Okay.
The shadows.
Levi will try and channel as much magic as he can and try and like make an opening for himself.
All right, roll a d20 with advantage, please. As you release this surge of energy, and as it clears out a direction that you can see for just a tiny split second, you see there's a door.
Levi
The
will
shadows
run.
instinctively, the shadows immediately consume that part again too.
Levi will try and cut his way through the like he'll take the axe and try and channel as much energy as he can, try and slice the path to the door.
Roll a d12, please. As you cut
7.
through, as your surging energy translates and flows into the axe, and as you slash through these shadows, you start making headway, and you can see the door. And you look, you kind of have this inkling feeling behind you. You want to look back or no?
No, Levi.
Like there's something important that you left behind. Do you want to look back?
Yes, Levi will.
As you look back, you see A young little girl, half orc, getting surrounded by the shadows. She's sitting down crying. The door is super close. What do you want to do?
Levi. Levi will go back. He'll try and save. He'll try and save the girl.
Roll me a d20.
Yeah. Levi would. Levi will get as close as he can, reach out the hand. Nine.
As you start to go back, the shadows consume where the door is, and you start to hear the door crack. It starts to essentially lose its form. And as you try to reach out to the girl, you can't reach. The door is starting to close, starting to break.
Levi will call out one more time. Quick! Quick! There's not much time, and he'll try and reach out his hand.
As you call out, you see as the face looks towards you, it looks a little bit familiar. You can't quite recall if you've met this person before, this little girl, but the face looks familiar.
It's Olivia. Oh my god.
As the shadows start to consume the gap between the both of you, she doesn't hold out her hand, and the door starts to break down.
Like Luther, Levi will just look into us. Please, just take my hand. Please.
Roll me a persuasion check. Straight.
$13.
The door cracks more as streams of light start to show through the cracks. This little girl is going to stand. She's going to hold out her hand and wave and smile
Damn it!
as the shadows consume this little girl. The door is still there. What do you want to do, Levi?
Levi just tears in his eyes. He'll go through the door.
Roll me a d20 with advantage, please.
Well,
The rest of you, there's a pause as you hear the overseer, her voice starts to fade. And eventually her physical form starts to dissolve. And as a ray of light kind of shines upon her, she's translucent at this point. And as you hear towards the side a clutter of, it looks like somebody that fell, and as you look towards the direction of Olivia, her body plumps to the floor. As you look back towards the overseer, her body disappears. You see globules and trinkets of light start to flow up. Luther, you feel odd. You feel weird. Roll me an Arcana check.
24.
You instinctively kind of snap your fingers, try to channel energy and try to look at your notes and all the spells that you're able to do. Nothing feels like it's connecting. You don't remember. Talnell. The wound closes. You have... Roll me a d4, please. Talnell.
Uh,
You have -1 to your constitution.
right? Is it permanent or
Yep.
a temporary one?
Permanent.
Yep.
Wow!
Wait, it's a permanent one?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Bam. Worth it, I guess, if this works.
Tyrion. You can only see out of one eye now. Which eye do you want it to be? Left or right?
He sees out of the right one. It's like
Grantella,
he blinked.
Grantella,
Like
your
you blinked
axe.
and then
Yeah,
when
your
you
eye
saw
is still there, but it's cloudy.
Yes.
You can't see through it. Grantella,
Yeah.
the axe is no longer there.
Ah, yes. The goddess accept my offering.
Grantella, roll me a d4, please.
Wait.
2. Oof.
What?
No.
I mean, oof.
Yeah.
-2 to damage.
Okay,
Essentially.
So,
He's like, whatever.
It's like
Yeah,
-2 to all damage rolls that you roll for the rest of the campaign.
yeah. So no more rage addition. Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
No, just add it so then it will cancel out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a normal roll. Levi,
Yes.
Wait, what
You-
if Grantella actually sacrificed her rage, basically?
Yeah.
This is
No
your
more rage.
opportunity, Erna.
Levi, you start to come to. You stare at the face of Tyrion. Levi, Tyrion, Talnell next to you. And you just hear this slight whisper in your ear, or like a psychic connection. Make use of it. As much and as dearly as you can.
Levi looks, turns around. What I think happened. And he'll turn to Olivia.
So sorry, Levi. But she did it for you.
Levi just has tears on his face. He turns to Luther. Luther, I'm so sorry. My fault. Couldn't. I couldn't do anything. Sorry.
What do you guys want to do?
If Luther is gonna hug Levi, I will also hug him.
Yeah, Luther will also hug Levi. He's like,
Granted, I will hug them all.
like
Get
Luther
in
will
your
go,
tunnel.
Luther will just say,
Yeah.
Luther will just say like, You would have done the same for us. You did do the same for us.
Levi, I'd like you to make a perception check, please.
Six.
Yeah, you're all crying. What do you guys want to do now? By the way, add these as essentially whatever you guys got as a detriment. These are going to be permanent afflictions on your characters. So just add like you have a it's a permanent affliction. So
DM, is it a score? Is it a score or a modifier?
It's on your score. So
Okay.
yeah, whatever HP you have right now is fine. Stick with that. It's just that your con went down.
I'm checking my damage if it's already added the rage.
The minus
no.
2.
So yeah.
No, it doesn't add. Yeah. Just straight up.
So regular.
What do you guys want to do now?
So I will suggest that we need to find a place to settle down first, so we can comfort Levi.
Luther will check Olivia's body to confirm if she's breathing.
Make a medicine check.
Levi will turn to Tyrion. Can you help?
He's gonna give Levi one last squeeze, and he will turn to help.
Roll with advantage.
Oh wait, yeah. While that's happening, I'm gonna hand back the healing kit that I borrowed from Tarian.
10.
Oh, is Levi the one checking or?
All right, I was like, is Tyrion gonna roll? Because I was asking Tyrion to roll because they know more about medicine.
Okay.
Sure, let's say.
Should I roll?
Go ahead. Yeah, roll with advantage. Sure.
Oops.
No need. It's 25.
Okay.
You see the chest move. The eyes are open. Expression is blank.
You mean she's breathing?
But the expression is blank.
Can Levi do an Arcana check?
That's strange.
Roll an Arcana check.
She's breathing. Yeah. Levi will look to Luther. Luther, she's breathing. Quick. And then he'll.
Can I try to determine what also happened?
Yeah, like Luther will help Levi.
Does she look like she's in a coma?
No, her eyes are open.
Yeah, so is she in a coma? Is she brain dead?
Roll for it. Is it? Are you taking the medicine check still, or is it something different?
Yeah, I'm thinking of medicine.
Something similar to it.
Physically.
Okay, something similar. Meta-wise, she's lost.
Okay, can I do religion check or?
Sure,
insight,
go ahead.
or
Levi got a 26.
Which one?
26. Up to you which one you want to pick. It depends on what you pick and what info I give you. With a 26, it's definitely not something magical.
If I'm doing religion, can I get an advantage on it or something from my
just straight roll? Just a straight roll. 26, definitely not magical or anything like that. Looks like your mom is alive, but at the same time, she's not there. 11. You've heard a little bit about this, especially with your connections to the church. This is something similar to some of the people that came back from the from the outside the known territories. Some of them came back with, or at least were dragged back by whoever was with them, and they just had a blank expression. They're alive, but they're essentially a vegetable, sort of like a coma. But if you pass your hand through, the eyes move to follow your hand. There's no reaction, like it's more so reactionary to like the shifting of light as your hand passes through.
I'll get up, and can I go out and look for Jordankin? Just wait here. I'll try to get the High Consecrate. See what you can make of this.
What are the rest of you doing? Hello?
Grantella will just sit this one out. She doesn't understand what they are doing.
Talnell also doesn't understand fully what's going on, but he's gonna try to at least, he's gonna try to understand, especially with what happened to the overseer just suddenly disappearing. Yeah.
Levi
Eventually,
will,
yeah.
So
Levi will tell Luther, I saw on the other side. Her spirit was still there. I swear to you, we'll find a way to get her back. And Luther will just still tears in his eyes, nod his head, I believe you can.
By the way, Luther won't be able to cast magic anymore.
I understood.
Yeah,
Whoa! What?
that's he said like
That's what you said,
at
like-
all whatever cost.
Oh, fuck.
That's what gave Levi the magical surge.
Oh.
damn.
With that in mind, Tyrion, as you bust through a door, you see them just kind of surveying. Essentially, there's still fires getting put out. There's airships now that are essentially shooting down water to the fires. You see Pierce directing some of the other soldiers. They're starting to gather the wounded, the dead. There's Jordan is next to Conrad, and Conrad just kind of just stares down to the floor. And as you approach Jordan, what do you tell him?
High Consecrate. Olivia Silverfang and the Overseer, they performed something, a ritual, and the Overseer's gone, and something has happened to Miss Silverfang. Perhaps you should take a look.
And he just nods and follows you.
And I look back at Conrad, see if he's coming with us.
Still staring at the ground.
Are you going to be alright here?
Just nods.
By the way, where's Reese?
She's kidnapped!
Yeah, she got sucked into
Not bad.
He spent so much time.
Grantella doesn't know.
As Jordan goes immediately towards towards Levi. He looks at where he kind of looks instinctively at the location where you remember the overseer was, and he looks at Levi that's now up, and he just nods, and he goes immediately to Olivia. And at this point, this is the first time he takes off his robe, and you see this his head. He has a bald head. He still has a mask on, but you see like a bunch of like steel wires that are essentially connected to his head that kind of go down into like this mask that he wears, and he takes it off, and you see it doesn't have a jaw.
That's so 40k.
But you hear a voice start to come out. I haven't breathed the air like this in a while. Your mother is lost. We will take her into our care.
Is there anything that can be done for her?
Not unless we open the gates.
Levi just turns. I understand.
Can
We'll do whatever it takes.
can we offer someone to so that we can recover Olivia's soul?
The one you offer will also be lost. And there is no guarantee.
I have a half orc in mind. We'll test it later.
Wait, what?
She's gonna sacrifice Morel.
Yeah.
With a true
Good
resurrection,
idea.
there are sacrifices.
Oh,
The
I'm very much
overseer deemed
I'm
as
very
such.
I
willing
thought-
to sacrifice his soul. I assure you that.
I thought that the true resurrection was heresy.
Only such beings that have a direct connection with Atris and the Prophet can do so.
Levi,
I think the old guy
Levi-
needs to rest. Leave him alone, guys. He needs to
Le-
rest.
Levi turns
And
to
he
Tyrion.
puts back his mask on. I can breathe again.
So good.
Levi
Really.
turns to Tyrion and says, Tyrion, I saw it. The connection between Atris has been severed. Your connection to divine magic is still intact. Mine's a bit different, but yours is direct. I saw it myself. You have a direct line. You don't need
How?
you don't need a holy symbol or the gate open.
What? How is that? How could you see that? How is that even possible?
It's
I'm a cleric, and not on. Certainly not as skilled as those of the Orocura.
Levi looks at the other, turns and sees the clerics. The connection is gone. Look. And then Levi just holds your hand you can and looks at the holy energy still flowing through there. That is their connection to Atris. Yours is internal.
Do I see a flowing energy, or is it just
Levi's just
it?
Levi's just basically
You can
he's
roll,
explaining,
Tyrion. You can roll a perception check.
Levi's just pointing out the fact that like he can see like nothing is if if the clerics aren't connected to Aether anymore and you still
Tyrion?
are.
Yep.
What he's saying is half true. But what comes into your mind is your dad.
How is Fenric entering into this? He doesn't believe in Atreus.
Wow.
What? Oh!
You'd probably have to.
Wait!
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it. So.
Fenric looks.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
my god, Tyrion. Oh my god, like he looks extremely confused, and then
We
just
can't
like how I
hear you.
was
Your
screaming-
voice is far.
Sorry, can you guys hear me? Can you
Yeah.
hear me? when I screamed, I was out of character, but then like Tyrion's face kind of has like a look of realization, and like he shit himself like, but my father has been a mage since birth, and I wasn't. And he doesn't have a connection to Atreus. Why am I thinking of my father? Because he was born with magic. But I
At this
wasn't.
point, the door slams open,
Mm-hmm.
and you see Fenric dressed again, still limping a little bit. Looks around and immediately finds you guys. Oh. Is everyone safe? I sent them right away as soon as. Oh no. And he looks at Olivia. What happened here?
Sacrificed herself to save me.
We
That I can
lost.
see as much.
That's what?
But why is the gate closed? Closed.
We lost.
I tried to
That's what?
stop them. I tried to stop
Yeah.
them, but I wasn't
We
strong
barely
enough.
survived the match, and the evil guy basically got what he wanted. So I'm sorry.
Well, consolation is at least you all survived. Son?
Tyrion's just like looking in the middle of nowhere, and it's like you can see the just like gears turning in his head, like he's trying to figure out what people are saying and what they mean.
Did you get knocked a little bit too hard? A few screws loose? You okay? This is not a
He
place
got-
to discuss things. We should find a better place. Let the soldiers handle this place. You all need rest. We all need rest.
Yes, I agree. We have to rest first, in order to center ourselves. Do you have a place in mind, Sir Fenric?
Well, I mean, we could go to the hotel.
Ooh, you're the one who's going to pay for the room, right?
It's my room. It's already been
Okay.
paid for.
Okay, I'm sure, judging with your taste, it's in a high class hotel. So I agree, guys. Who wants to go there?
Levi just says, I think I need to visit my siblings first and let them know what happened.
How about you, guys? Brother?
Levi, would you like me to accompany you? Or do you need to be alone?
Levi and Luther just turn to each other and then just say like, sure, you can come along.
It would be best if you rest, but it is up to you.
Yes, I agree with Fenric.
We'll meet up with you guys after.
All right. Take care of you guys then.
I'll have. Well, she's clearly not gonna be able to order them around. And Sidewinder kind of comes in. Well, I don't want to walk all the way to wherever you stay. You guys want to take the airship?
Grantel will look at the airship, then, flying? This is my first time flying, so okay, I'm going to try it.
Didn't your brother just kill him? And I point at Levi. The hell are you doing here?
Well, you got to my brother first. I'm sorry. Been trying to track him down, but I guess he didn't want to be found.
Who do you work for?
I work for myself.
So the church just let you in here?
Well,
You must be working
is
for
there
someone.
still a church?
What do you mean?
All this fucking up. Between you and me, this ain't gonna bode well with the general public.
Yes,
Right,
with the
There's
connection
no more
gone.
clerics.
Yeah, with the connection gone, it's going to be crazy.
Just
There's no
just in the
cleric.
keep. Just in the keep, right?
In everywhere.
How do you know that?
Ooh, new power?
Like, I just have a feeling. I saw the other side, and I feel like I don't know how to explain. It's just
Do you know?
foreboding.
Well, whatever epiphany you guys got, that thing's gonna guzzle fuel. So, I'm sorry for what happened. But if you're gonna stay here, that's fine with me, but I can offer a ride. That's the least I can do for my brother fucking you up.
Yeah, can you drop us off in the magic district?
Well, can't land right there. But
Anywhere near is fine.
Alright.
What are you going to do in the Magic District?
Well, my siblings are
It's gonna be
they
the
have they have a
Rubrum
shop
district.
Ah, okay. So, do you want to be alone or do you want us to come accompany you?
You can come if you want, but it's not gonna be a pleasant visit.
Well, then I'm just going to go with Henrik, so that I can prepare the place where we're going to rest.
Because she wants to see the hotel room.
God.
Okay, Gunter.
Talnell's gonna.
Okay, Gunter, you take care, and thanks for the act.
Yes.
Alright.
Talnell's gonna say, I prefer it if we stuck together, but well, I guess if I could come with you guys for a bit. I have some place that I'd like to visit in the city too. Yeah.
Oh,
We all
I
need
heard
to take a rest.
Paranel,
Yeah, I think the best for right now is whatever errands you want to do.
Yeah,
Best you
let's do it
rest
tomorrow. Yeah.
Paranel, I
first.
think, yeah,
Yes.
I
Take a rest
think you should
first.
know before anything. I think you should know this first. When we were in our trial, Fink showed up. He gave herself over to the gods
over to the gods.
in exchange to try and battle for your freedom.
Okay, so Talmel has been pretty tired and pretty injured for
You should know.
for the past for the entire time, but now his eyes widen and he's fully awake, and he asks Levi, what happened in there? Where did they take her?
I'm sorry,
She
I don't know, but it appears she was someone high up.
she was trying to strike some kind of bargain with the overseer, but they took her away anyway, and she wanted us to tell you that she loves you and that she's sorry. Sorry.
Well, she can tell me that herself. Do you know where do you know where she was taken, or who took her at the very least?
No, because
Levi turns to Yoridan and then just says, just like, I think you should ask him.
Talmel looks towards Harridan.
Yoridan.
Yoridan.
Harridan. Yeah, sorry.
And he just shakes his head no, doesn't, like, with a gesture he doesn't know.
Sorry. Sorry.
I am sorry.
We've all lost
the
a lot.
Militarum might know.
Yes, they might know,
Maybe.
but you're all still dripping blood, so.
Yes.
Yeah. This
Look,
this
look at
this
my
isn't the time for
nose.
this. Sorry. Sorry. This isn't the time for this. I guess I'm gonna go rest up. And,
Clearer heads will prevail.
see you guys later.
Yes, let's do all our things that we're going to do with a clear head. We need to take a rest and clean ourselves to make us presentable. Maybe the church will give us reward some, right? Then I will look at the officials.
Yordan doesn't even like acknowledge what you just said. He just-
Like no, like no
Bruh.
one's
I
even
am a priest.
everyone's
Do not be
just
distracted,
gone back
brother.
to ignoring Gruntella.
yes. We'll discuss your rightfully earned rewards for your services, but we
Trying to
can't
make us
reward
nervy, bro.
people who are going to die because they haven't taken a breather. So, my
Yes.
son, please, let's go.
Mhm.
Before this gracious man who is going to lend us a ride leaves before we
Yeah.
can go.
Yeah.
So let's clean ourselves up and take a rest.
I
We
will go
deserve
where
it.
Levi goes.
Yeah, leave if they're going anywhere near the district where where Levi's siblings are, Levi will go with them. If not, Levi and Luther will, and probably Tyrion will just head over there.
Alrighty. Those who don't want to take a rest will gain a point of exhaustion. So Tyrion, that will be 2 points of
Okay, if we're
exhaustion
getting a
already.
Worth
if we're,
it.
get, if we're getting a point of
Yep.
exhaustion, Levi.
Well, I mean, you just survived a harrowing battle
Uh,
and haven't
Yeah,
rested the
Lu-
whole
Lu-
day.
Luther
Mhm.
Luther just smacks Levi in the back of the head. You just came back. You just came back to life. I know you want. I know they deserve to know, but.
Oh yeah, Alex, you had a point of exhaustion, but I didn't do that.
Yeah, and I didn't remember at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
so no worries.
'Cause I don't know if there's any way to track it.
That's more
I-
so just a remembering. I forgot to, so
Yeah, you
'Cause I
can
forget
you can
that
add
stuff.
a tracker.
you can add a tracker
Yeah,
too
the
for
tracker.
exhaustion.
Luther will just
Yeah,
say
I
like,
do that.
"You just came back to life. Let's get some rest first. We can
Argue
tell
with
them
yourself, Rafa.
in the
Argue.
morning." And then Levi will just say like, okay. I'm
And
not confident enough
Yordan-
in switching between voices to do that properly. I'm sorry.
Yordan will put a hand on your shoulder, Levi, and says, "We will take care of her. She is not dead, just lost.
Thank you.
This guy.
Darth Vader.
Right. Wow. Nice voice acting.
He was already like super sick, and now he's like way sick. All right, so you guys gonna ride? They're gonna lower down the ropes, and you don't need to like climb on it. They kind of just there's like places for you to slot in your feet, and
I'm
they
gonna
kind of
look
start to pull you up.
for. I want to look for where Conrad is, and I hope that he can come with us.
As you look outside, he's no longer there. But you will have the extra moonlight sword. Whoever wants to
Levi
take it.
Yeah.
will keep that. Levi's keeping
It's
that.
Levi's because it was stuck in his abdomen.
All right, I'll add
Yeah. Oh my god.
Moon touch scimitar.
How many moon touch scimitar?
If it's
We
the
have
same,
two
if it's
now.
the same as
One Talonel.
as
It's the same.
Levi will have already identified it then.
So how many do we have?
We have two now.
Oh,
Two now.
Two, yeah. We have
Yeah.
Oh
Who
shoot!
got-
There's the item's not on alchemy, so can you add it to your inventory, Levi?
Yeah, sure.
Mhm.
It's just a straight up scimitar
Yeah.
with magic properties.
Yeah, and it's still a D6, but yeah, you can add
Yeah.
the description from
Yeah,
wherever you Google it up from.
It-
Yeah. And also, if you guys want to loot the big boy assassin, he does have like an art like grafted blade. It's essentially just a rusted, like really rusted blade.
Who wants the blade? It's too small for Grantella's hand.
It's not small. It's huge. It replaced his entire arm.
Can Levi?
Oh, it's like
can
a great
Levi
sword.
re- Can Levi try
It's more
to
so like a
identify
long
it if
sword.
it's magical?
Um,
Can Levi?
no, it's just he probably just doused it with like poison. It looks like rusted up, and there's like kind of like an oily like thing.
Can I
Over it?
have it? I lost my great axe with the sacrifice thing.
Sure.
Okay,
Just add like actually, you know what? It's just add a great sword to your inventory for now instead of long sword. Yeah, it's a great sword. And just rename it Rusted Blade.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, essentially, are you guys splitting up or are you guys resting?
We're resting.
I'm going to rest in a
Alright.
hotel.
Eventually, for the sake of brevity, you guys get lowered into the balcony of Fenric's room. It's as you walk in, still looks tossed up from what it looks like something happened in here, and Fenric immediately says, "Sorry, I got into a long story is I was duped, as you all know already,
Can you guys hear me? Hello.
by the benefactor." Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello. Hello. Can you
We can hear you. Yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying?
No. It's your dad was just explaining why the room looks tossed up.
Hmm.
All right. My room is my room. You can find wherever you want to lay down. There's sofas, couches. I can call in an extra bed or two. And feel free to get some rest. You've earned it. I'll be making a few considerations and let them know what you have done to assist. And if they reward you as such, we'll find out. If anybody needs me, I'll be in my room.
So, we're in this room right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's like a suite, right?
Yeah, it's
so
a
it's
suite.
like it's basically like a condo.
It's like a whole entire floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
entire floor.
I see.
Oh, you got the penthouse.
Them. Well, Talnel's gonna go to the nearest couch and take off his armor, and then he's just gonna collapse onto it. He's gonna fall asleep before he even hits it from how tired he is already.
And for those who, I will have your son, I will have your stuff brought here, and Levi, your stuff as well.
Yeah, Levi's already resting. Like he's already asleep, and Luther's just watching him.
They didn't take this. And I look down at the obsidian breastplate. They just let me walk away.
I feel like there's more pressing matters than that on their heads right now.
They gonna arrest me? They see me with this?
Well, I would like to think no, because we'll find out the extent of the damage. Maybe tomorrow. The city still needs to recover. The attack wasn't just at the keep or on the causeway. I can't hear you if you're saying something.
I'm like, I'm trying to think of what to say. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna try to leave.
Luther will turn to Terry. You probably shouldn't be wearing. You probably shouldn't take that off. Honestly, if it's what you guys said it was, probably smart. Even if you're not going to get in trouble for wearing it, it's probably not smart to wear it.
I don't trust it to be left lying around. Not that I don't trust you here in this room to guard it, but wherever this goes, these things are dangerous, whether someone is looking for it or what it can do to compel someone. And so far, I haven't it hasn't really done anything to me but made me feel a little bit cold. I feel like it would be irresponsible of me to take it off.
Well, are you going to rest with that damned heavy thing on?
I don't know how I could rest.
Well, you do need to rest, or I will knock you out so you can rest.
And I just look at him up and down, like he just came from the road saying that he got kidnapped and like fucked up. So I'm just probably like for the first time in his life, Tyrion looks at his dad like, really?
And he just rolls his eyes. Oh, it's just this figure of speech. Here. And he goes to like a cupboard and it opens it up and it's full of wine. Knock yourselves out. That's how you knock yourself out. I find that thinking and overthinking are two different things. And this is a cure for overthinking. And he pops up one. He starts to down the wine.
So that's what you do when you're thinking of plans to bomb the city.
Oh, shush.
Is that right? I'm here to fight.
He's just
Tarian's not
kind of
ready to go out of combat.
Luther was just Luther will just say like he was very gung ho about the terrorism to bust open Fort Black to take you guys back.
well, I mean,
Wine to do that, or were you sober?
well, right now, the church is not our enemy. They are a fellow sufferer of this event, and I see fit to have sympathy for them.
So, after weeks of telling us that they are the enemy and they're what we're fighting against, and all of these everything, suddenly you're friends? Just like that?
Did I say friends? No. It's just that
Do you have a
I am still me, and I do feel sympathy for somebody who just essentially got kicked down, and when they were down, stepped on, battered, and bruised. We just, from what I've heard, as I was entering that room, we just lost our overseer.
Do you feel bad because you weren't the one doing the kicking? And I want to roll an insight check on whatever he answers.
Mm-hmm.
DM,
Yeah,
it's
go ahead.
me, DM. Yes, a question. Is that sword long sword or great sword?
Just a great sword.
Okay, thank
I
you.
thought it was a scimitar.
No, I got a different one.
Okay.
Thank you, DM.
Oh my god! I always get nat 20s on Fenric because I know my father!
He's
Nice.
he's gonna hold his. He's gonna kind of rub his temple. I just went through a whole exposition of somebody getting kicked and battered and bruised. I just don't feel like kicking them down anymore. So, right now, we are going to mourn with them. And that's all he'll reveal.
Do I believe him?
Sorry, what?
What do I get from that?
You get that he's. It's more so, you get the feel that he didn't he didn't really want to kick them per se. That he just wanted to kind of do his own thing.
Like he wanted to fight the church, but not to the extent that like destroying everything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know your father still likes authority, even though he doesn't abide by them from time to time, because he himself is an authority.
Does he look like he's sad at all about
Doesn't look-
anything?
He doesn't look sad or angry or happy. He just looks like he's taking it all in, like what just happened.
Is he like tired, contemplative? That's
He
it.
looks tired, and he's just downing a bottle of wine now.
I thought elves couldn't get drunk.
Yes, but I still enjoy the taste.
I'm gonna look to what Levi's doing.
Levi is asleep and Luther is just staring at him, and he'll just turn to you. You know, he was always kind of like this. He'd run head first whenever someone was in trouble. Even when we were kids, he even lost a tooth trying to protect me from some bullies. Not surprising that he would do whatever it took to help other people in need. My mom when he lost the tooth, my mom helped replace it with a silver fang. She said it was a mark for those in her tribe who would protect their own no matter what. I couldn't help him. I couldn't help him when he needed me.
I'm sorry,
Yes.
Luther.
Couldn't help either of them.
All right, I'll leave you to your instruments, grief, whatever, however you want to approach it. I will rest and retreat to my quarters. And he goes into his room, double doors, and he shuts them and he locks it.
As soon as he shuts the doors, I'm just gonna start going to the exit.
Hey, where are you going, Tyrion? Gantella will say that.
I just need to. Just anywhere but here.
You need to rest first. Come on. Have mercy for your body. We almost died there.
I wasn't the one who died.
Yes, but we almost did. All of us. So just take a rest a little while, then do what you do best.
Do you have any idea how many deaths there are going to be tonight, now that there are no clerics? If what they say is true.
Yes,
If
I
nobody
know.
does something,
Yeah.
just imagine the loss.
Yes, I know, Tyrion, but how can you help if you already about to collapse? You can help better if you rest well for now. Then you can help everyone the next day. Persuade?
Yeah, go ahead, Arnold.
Yeah, go ahead, make a persuasion check.
Oh, -1.
Bruh.
Go for it, -1.
That's a 2.
Damn.
Luther will turn to Tyrion and just say, Tyrion, I know what you're feeling. We all lost a lot today. But that you're gonna burn yourself out. What you're
Yes.
doing, if you don't stop the bleeding, you'll die.
Yes, he's right. Don't be stubborn.
I'll turn back to them. Fine.
Okay.
I'll stay, but only if you drink with me.
Yeah, your voice is a little low.
Yeah.
I said I'll stay, but only if you drink with me.
Both of us?
I don't know. Would you rather be coins you looted while Levi lay on the ground dying? You don't have to join us. I don't mind.
I did offer the most important part of my life. So,
And
come
that
on,
is
let's have a drink. Oh, may I ask? It saved my life. I killed more with it. But today I'm happy because I gave it up to save Levi.
A long time ago, your answer would have been Saldana,
Hmm.
but I guess that's over now.
Yes. Let's take some drinks, then rest, okay?
I will get some wine and like offer it to Luther.
Yeah, Luther will take and drink.
Cheers.
Yes.
Yes.
To those who did not survive, and to those who will avenge them.
To what's to come next.
As you all start to drink in contemplation, Tyrion, are you taking off the armor or are you resting with it?
Luther
If
will.
I sleep with this thing on,
Luther will say
do I
that
get
you're gonna.
exhaustion?
You're
Yeah,
gonna get another
yes.
point of exhaustion. You
We already
can
have
use it as
exhaustion.
Luther will just say like you can use it as a pillow. You're not sleeping in it.
If I get level 3 exhaustion, I get disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws, which
Right.
doesn't sound that bad, but I have half speed. Mm,
Come on, take it off.
At 5
We
you
promise.
die. So
I
like
promise we will not take it away from you. Just take it off. Relax.
I wasn't Grintana, I wasn't thinking that you were going to take it, but now that you mention it, you brought
Oh,
up the
God.
idea.
it will not fit me well. I don't like armors. I love to show my muscles, my big muscles.
I'm gonna look for. Oh, I'm gonna turn to Luther and just be like, will you be okay here? You and your brother?
we can get through anything.
If there's anything you need, just let me know. If there's anything I can do.
Thank you. And then Luther will put his hand on your shoulder. You're much more level-headed than all of your friends.
What? Until what?
After you just didn't want to rest
Right.
and wear armor to sleep.
Between, like, in comparison to the others, Luther's just going like,
His dad
you are
wanted to
very,
bomb
you
me.
are incredibly unhinged, but you're the most sane person in this room that I've met.
That. I
Are you
suppose
what?
that's.
Are you right in the head? This guy wants to sleep in his armor and he's about to die with it. And he's the same.
At least I
Jesus
don't
Christ,
kill
man.
people indiscriminately and abandon my friend in prison. You know who
Luther
stayed with me?
Luther
I
just
believe
covers
that.
your mouth and is going like, it's just a matter of perspective, and then like just put you to sleep.
Until just
Jesus.
wave him away and then
Luther has
go.
been with this group for all of 2 days, and of all the people, Tyrion's the only one that's like on the border of sanity.
All right. As eventually, as your bodies start to give way to your tiredness, the exhaustion.
I want to look for.
Who?
Is there like a guest room?
Essentially, there's a room. There's like a separate room where your dad stays, and then it's like a whole entire open space where there's a kitchen. There's the living room, and there's a bunch of couches and like ottomans and stuff like that, but no like separate guest room or anything like that.
Okay, then. Is there like an open couch?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to push that couch away from the wall and like make a little nest in between the back of the couch and the wall.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah,
Tyrion
sure.
is starting to lose it, and this is like pure paranoia. He's gonna be there in like a safe spot in the corner of the room, behind the sofa on the floor, with like cushions and stuff.
Is there like hanger for coats,
Yeah.
jacket?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll take all the jacket and coats that hang there and put it in the floor on the floor, and then Grantella will sleep on it.
A
Did
bunch of
she just take
jackets.
Fenric's
Yeah, a
Fenric's
bunch of
clothes?
Fenric's clothes,
I
jackets and
will
stuff,
take it.
like raincoats. Yeah, and he's
Yes,
gonna lay on it.
they're expensive and I love to put them on the floor and sleep on it.
He's going to be
Right.
fine when he wakes up.
Nobody's taking the bed.
The bed.
There's
Fenric
no
took the
bed.
bed.
He hasn't called up a
Wait,
bed
there's
yet.
none?
He didn't get to.
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, because like
Never
he
mind.
got into
I
an
thought it was
argument
a-
with his son instead of doing it, and he just like retreated into his room.
Yes,
Oh well.
and I
Eventually,
will take. Yeah.
as you guys
I will-
find your little nooks and crannies and closed-in walls and whatever form of comfort you can find to rest. Yeah, you guys get a long rest.
Can I try to do
And
something while we're
yeah,
asleep?
go ahead.
So you know how elves have trance, and I think do half elves have trance?
Mm,
I don't think half elves do. I think you've done it before, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
I
when
remember.
I was in the church, I want to try like going into a trance.
yeah,
like
they don't have
how
a
Fenrir
trance,
was
but
before.
you can
like a
d-
meditative
yeah,
state.
just meditation.
I want to do that, and I want to try to figure out, that puzzle that they've brought up now.
All right, roll me a Constitution check first.
Ooh. Oh, and the armor, I have taken it off, but like the breastplate, I'm basically like hugging it. It's like my body pillow.
Yeah, it's really
It's pure
cold.
paranoia now.
Nice.
My pillow
It's
is always
cold
cold.
steel. Yeah, it's cold. It's cold obsidian, whatever it is. Yeah, roll Constitution check. Yep, you fall asleep.
Fuck!
Right.
I've fallen asleep basically like sitting up and hugging the breastplate.
Yeah, you're bruised, battered, and beaten, and you try to get into what you think would be meditation, but
It's too
With-
relaxing.
with no rest, and like you still feel the aches in your body, and you've been stabbed. It still hurts, even though they've been closed, or some are still bleeding a little bit. You were just stabilized, essentially with bandages and stuff. And yeah, your body doesn't take it anymore and decides to shut down for you, and you fall asleep. And the rest of you find your rest, and please do a long rest with all the benefits, please.
Oh wait, DM.
Yeah.
I haven't rolled for HP yet.
Yeah, we should all
or-
roll for HP.
Yeah.
We
Roll
haven't
for
rolled
HP.
yet.
Okay,
Thanks for
okay.
reminding me.
So,
Roll for your HP for level 6. Which is a good way to do so because it's a long rest now, and you'll gain the rest of the benefits of your level up. Yeah, Levi managed to get
Yeah,
resurrected.
Levi's. Yeah.
'Cause
But
he
at
rolled-
what cost?
Rolled high enough on some of them. Those D12s, if you rolled low, oof.
we need to add the Constitution modifier, right? So
Yeah.
8 plus 3, 11. Okay, I'll check 11. So 54 plus 11, 65.
All right.
Can I take average?
Yeah, Levi will also take average.
I'll also just take average.
Did we roll that if you roll below average, you can take average, or was
Yep.
that for
Yeah.
ones? Sure.
That was last campaign, and then I ask you every time we level up if we can do it here.
Alrighty. One sec.
Is the average of D8 4 or 5?
It's a 4. it's,
Okay,
it's the middle.
just making sure.
Yeah.
Okay. 65 HP. Oof.
I'm still at 34. Wow, you're double Levi.
This man.
As you all rest, somewhere you guys are not present at, somewhere you don't know, somewhere that exists but not at the same time, there is a conversation. There's two voices. One of them is soothing, powerful, assured, a voice of trust, a voice of order. And the other voice is vile, tempting, consuming, powerful, beguiling, and also both of them are from the same source, same essence. And they tug and they pull, they push and they shove, they pull and they gather. They give and they consume. And out of a million globules of light speeding through this vast somewhere, the focus shifts into this one singular source of light, broken, scattered. There's a beacon, and it is snuffed. And the soothing voice is no longer heard. And the vile voice begins to rest, like it is taking in everything. And the vastness, the expanse, starts to loom like a thread. And as it twists and turns, it snaps. and you hear the soothing voice. And you hear the vile voice. As the expanse and this vastness starts to envelop again, unravel from this thread. And as this cycle repeats over and over and over again, the focus shifts again to this broken source of light. No longer with the beacon. And you wake up.
Hello, can I guess? I'm
Yep.
disconnected from alchemy.
Yeah,
No
all my
worries.
stuff I just finished fixing my stuff. It all reset again.
Oh shoot!
Suddenly got
They probably had
disconnected
an
from
yeah. But you guys heard me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we heard you.
I'm back.
Yeah, just make sure to
Thanks, Tom.
update if anything reset. All right. Also, make sure to update like the sheet in your actual alchemy profile, because I think sometimes if it doesn't get updated there, and then it like messes up your sheet. But yeah, eventually you guys wake up. What do you want to do?
Liam, was that a dream?
No more
Was that like a
exhaustion?
dream that we all had?
No, that was off screen.
Oh,
Did we dream?
Nope,
Nope.
that was a
Off screen.
cutscene.
Something
Yeah.
happened.
Were we just so tired we had no dreams?
in a different dimension?
Hmm.
That was a metaphysical representation of something happening.
When you guys wake,
It's more so to feed
when
into your speculations.
Yeah.
when you guys wake up, you can see Levi's already up. He's just looking at his hand. You see him channeling magic again. You see like a bright flash of radiant energy on his hand, and then Levi turns his hand, and it turns you see it start to darken and turn necrotic, and as you can see
What?
you can see Levi playing with it, switching it back and forth. And Levi
Downell's
just goes,
gonna
so that's how it works.
Downell's gonna go up
No.
to Levi after seeing him do that and be like, is that something that we should be concerned about? Are you alright? Or do you have any side effects? Is that one of the side?
As alright as it can. It's not. It's more an understanding. And Levi's showing his hand necrotic energies, and just out of character. Levi now knows Toll the Dead. In character, he's just like,
Oh, nice.
Levi just says like, it's kind of like understanding the line between life and death, like the energy I could harness when I connected with Oliver. It's like flipping a coin, and then he just flips his hand again and switch back to radiant as they're going. It's like it's just like a positive and a negative. And then
Wait, if you can still cast cleric spells.
it's not the same. It's
No, but you think are there many in the college who can do the same? And I look at Luther.
Luther just goes, my connections. I'm gonna need to find a new one. I actually I have a friend who might be able to help with that. So I think I'm changing majors, honestly. And Levi just goes, oh, so you're gonna see Gobbert then? He's like, and then Luther just nods as like going, well, no sense in moping about. Might as well
What
do
I mean
something
is,
about it.
if the clerics are otherwise incapacitated with their magic, and if mages could learn how to cast cleric spells without a divine connection, like Levi, you could help. People need healers out there.
Po- Possibly. We can talk with the college, and I think some mages know healing spells, but even the connection's not as versatile as with cleric magic.
Anything helps now that there are no
Yeah.
clerics.
Yes, I understand that we can bring that. Luther just says we can the college will probably be able to help with that. I'm sure.
You guys
we-
hear a knock on the door.
I will
Yeah.
open it.
Who's there?
As
Alno's gonna ready his spike.
I have the
Who's gonna
armor
open
back
the door?
on.
room
Yeah, I'll open it.
service.
Oh yeah.
Does that
food.
voice sound familiar?
Nope.
Yeah, is
Is
it
it
familiar?
just Benny
Nope.
coming again?
Granted, I will run to the door.
Room
I'll open
service.
it. I'm wearing the armor. I'll open it.
Who's gonna open the door?
Granted, I will.
We'll
As you
both
open the
do
door,
it. Our hands are on the thing.
you see this like middle-aged woman, like in shock as you're all readying your weapons. And she just kind of sheepishly pushes in the cart, and you see like boxes underneath. I was told to bring these up, and there's
And
also
Lu-
breakfast
Lu-
here.
Luther and
I'll
Levi.
pick it up
Don't
later.
worry
And
about
she starts to run out.
Oh, thanks. And I have like a coin out. I was about to tip her.
And she's gone.
Am I
And
that scary?
you hear this voice laugh outside. And turning around from the door, you see Sidewinder. Ah, you guys are so jumpy.
After what
Well,
we
you
went
can't
through
really blame us.
yesterday, yeah, it's deserved.
Oh well, whatever they went here for, they're gone, so rest easy. I don't want to fight. I just wanted to talk.
And I'll hold the door open for him to come in.
Oh, thank you. And he comes in and just finds the nicest looking couch and just plops himself there. His feet are up on it. One foot is on like an ottoman, and one foot is on the couch.
One foot.
One foot.
Yeah. Once the boxes are here, he's just gonna go through them,
Yeah,
and
it's
Terran's
your
just gonna
stuff.
immediately start changing
Mhm.
into the his clothes, and he's gonna just grab the amulet, his amulet.
There's no amulet.
What the
There's just dust.
fuck?
Damn!
No! No!
Ah!
That was my mother's amulet! Oh my god!
Bruh!
No!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Terran's gonna be panicking, sifting through the dust.
Tyrion, are you alright there?
Like, whatever I'm screaming, he's not screaming, but like it's in his head. It's written on his face. And he's like, oh my god, my amulet. He's not saying that, but the expression is clearly.
As you start screaming, like, no, the Fenric's door opens, his hair is like bedhead. What's this, rabble? Oh, Sidewinder, you're here already. What happened?
I think Tyrion's lost something.
Yeah, so something's up with
Oh,
Tyrion here.
what did you lose?
Mother's amulet, it's gone. It's
Oh, one sec. And he runs in his room and you hear, like, shifting.
Did he fucking take it? Fucking take it.
And he tosses it at you. I felt like that was something I needed to hold on to myself. There you go. There you go. And you sift through the dust, and it's just dust from the box.
You stole my amulet?
I didn't steal your amulet. It's your mother's amulet. It's also mine. It's also yours. It's a
It was
family
not
thing.
yours. It was
I kept
never
it safe.
yours. You're not.
What?
Do
You
you
want?
have a connection with Atris or not?
You wanted them to
Are
take
you-
it? You know those blackguard people sometimes take things?
Would you
Shinies?
stop blabbering? Do you have a connection with Atris or not?
What are you talking about? What have you guys been feeding my son while I was asleep?
Levi will turn to Fenric and is like, oh yeah, it turns out he has a connection with Atris or whatever.
He does
divine.
not have a connection with Atris.
Everyone has a connection with Atris when you're
No.
a cleric.
Not everyone has.
And Levi just
What?
Levi just points to Tyrion and Tyrion, do the thing, do the magic thing.
I don't have to. You know that I can cast cleric spells because
Exactly,
I'm a cleric.
exactly.
Clerics have a
Yes,
connection
because
with
you
their
were
god.
trained to do so.
Yes.
Exactly. No one
Yeah.
else. Levi will just go like, no, there's no other clerics now. So either he's not a cleric.
What
he's
are
not
you all
like a
talking
cleric.
about?
But I
They
am a
thought-
cleric.
Did you not? Were you not? Did they not tell you the clerics? The powers are gone.
Well, duh. Those that are devoted their lives to Atris.
And then
How do you? Tell
Tyrion
me.
just
How do you think
Tyrion-
I'm
He
casting
would
my
have-
powers?
Would
Oh,
what?
you have a different.
What did he say?
Where do you think
Yeah,
I
but
get
you're
mine from?
Huh?
How do you think you're able to cast it, Levi?
Levi just says like, I harness the ambient magical energy from.
And who do you think
From
created
the-
that?
Oh, there it goes.
It's just been there.
Well, I don't want to go into a whole entire lesson in a backstory of my entire life here. Just so you know, I've been telling this multiple times, several times already. It's not just Atris. You have your own power, and you can access it through this thing that he calls the innate magical energy all over. We're not the only people in this universe.
Oh my god. Well, the point is, the clerics can no longer cast spells.
Yes, and
I
there are
can.
some that are still able to.
I knew it.
No.
I have a
what?
feeling.
This isn't making any sense.
Well, it's because you were, let's say, for the kindest word, instead of brainwashed, I will use indoctrinated by the church.
No, how do I have magic? I only have magic from the church, from Atris.
And your dad starts
And-
to, like, massage his head. All right, stop yelling. I will not yell anymore.
Levi will raise his hand. Wait, so is Tyrion a sorcerer?
No, he is, and I pointed at Fenric.
Who brought you into this world? Was it Atris? No.
Certainly not.
Was it your mother? Yes. And who inseminated your mother?
Oh, please don't use that word.
Well, who conked your mother?
No, not that either.
I'm going.
You.
Who made love to your mother? It was me, wasn't it?
Oh, stop! God.
Levi just goes, who went to town?
Yes. And we did.
Oh, guys.
You told me multiple times. I never forgot. I didn't get any magic from you.
Oh,
Since birth, I
hoopla.
was not born with magic.
Oh, hoopla. Did I say that?
Yes!
Huh. It's probably
That's why I had to study it. That's why I'm not as good at it. You spent all your time training Saldana. She was born with it.
And Fenric just kind of like looks at this point like he's been caught in a lie.
Well,
Well, I didn't expect it to tell you this way. Sidewind, I apologize for this. If you can wait for a bit. Tyrion, I have a confession to make.
Oh.
Oh,
Well.
You always had potential. But... And he looks. I'll tell you.
not my son.
And he like pauses. He's trying to think if he's gonna tell you or not. I was trying to keep you protected. And later found out that your sister was able to do the same thing. And I thought that I could test something out, and apparently nobody noticed, and I was already super into the lie that I couldn't get myself out of it anymore.
You lied that I wasn't born with any magic at all?
Well, it was a
Is that what you did?
consensual agreement between me and your mother.
She
No.
would agree to make me an experiment of sorts.
Not an experiment. No.
You just said you were experimenting. You wanted to make a little experiment.
Well,
You wanted to lie about it. And it's been nearly 50 years.
to protect you from the people that you are so eager to know if I wanted to kick down. Alright? But seeing as they didn't mind what
Protect
Zeldana
me
was
against-
doing,
So you were experimenting on Saldana?
no, not experimenting. What I meant by experiment is I wanted to see if they would take her, but they did not.
Why would they take her if they didn't take you?
Aren't we all, like, talking about heresy and stuff?
No, I'm talking about sorcery.
Well, isn't that technically heresy?
Well, they let you get away with it, didn't
The
they?
books were kind of vague about that, honestly. Does having a familiar count as heresy because they're fake creatures? And like, but no one's really been bothered by Oliver. Hey, Oliver, he just
Look,
pets Oliver.
all I'll say is that I was in a position to protect and not hinder. And I apologize if I kept that hidden up until now.
But I can't. I can't cast any of the spells that you do. Sorcery, from bloodlines, I mean, even Saldana and you have the same kind of magic, but you and I don't. If that were true, if I did inherit anything,
And your
None of
dad
it
just kind
seems-
of sits down at this point. And he looks at you. I think this will be a conversation for some other time. We do have pressing matters for now. And when come time we need to talk, it will present itself.
am I a sorcerer? Just answer me that.
Well, yes and no. You're something more.
A cleric?
You're what's good of me and what's good of your mother at the same time. You are our son. You're not just a sorcerer. You're our son.
And Terry just kind of looks down at the amulet and just like he's just like touching it like it's really precious.
Your mother had a different kind of power. It was what broke me and molded me again. You know what that power is?
Please don't say any of the words that you've said previously.
That power is love.
Okay, that's better.
Well, he did say that one previously.
Not in this context.
And that's more powerful than Atris. And whatever gave some of the clerics here powers to cast divinities. And that's what you have. Her love and mine. No matter how odd I show it. Well, let's close this conversation and we'll talk in private when the time comes. And at this point, Sidewinder's like, sorry, I decided to just
Well,
sleep through all that, so, I didn't hear anything.
You wanted to speak with us? Or
Yeah,
the general?
all of you. Well, he called me here. So, let's get down to business. And that's where we'll end our session for tonight.
No! My God.
well, damn. Whew.
All right. Well, yeah, I didn't really want to reveal that, but Tyrion's like asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told
Yeah,
Rafa.
that was gonna.
Yeah, I told Rafa when we were playing PS5, I was like, next time Tyrion sees Fenric, he's gonna like step on his throat and like not let him escape. Unless he like, yeah, he's gonna interrogate him this time.
Yeah, sorry if I took it a bit too far with the roleplay, because like I was
No,
making
you're
my
good.
assumption.
It was
I was
really
making
fun.
my assumptions, and I was like I didn't want to like do too much to change the story, but like I made my assumption like Claire.
Oh no,
Claire,
you're not
because
changing the
Tyrion
story.
has-
You're making the story.
Yeah, like
I'm just going with the flow.
Yeah, it was super fun.
Yeah.
midway through I was
Yeah,
worried
that was
going a bit
great,
too
man.
far with it. I'm sorry, like, but thank you.
Yeah, I was just like, how am I gonna insert all of these sacrifices into this resurrection
Yeah. I
sequence?
love that. I love that part.
When you said the last one, I was like, oh no.
What will happen if I offer the coins?
You never know. I'll think about it as it goes. It's like,
So you YOLO'd that? Damn.
But the fact that like Olivia is still technically alive is what's like because like I was worried because like if Olivia is dead, Levi might not be able to be in the party anymore just because like he would need to go to help his family, like that would be his first priority. But like the fact that like she's alive and that like there's like the hope that he might be able to bring her back, like okay,
Yeah.
that has to be his priority.
You have to
now.
offer morale. You have to offer morale.
And like,
They said,
like,
they said,
out of
Morale's
if we get the if we get
Morel's
if we
brother's
fix
like
the
right next to you guys.
If we
Yeah.
get the beacon and we can fix cleric magic, we might be able to do something. Okay, that's what we're doing.
so like out of character, the reason why Tyrion is interrogating Fenric about his mom is like I don't want Tyrion to figure out really the true nature of his mom yet. But I have an idea of like what I kind of want her to be like, but I also want to be surprised, so I'm leaving it up to Ray. But yeah, I think it's going like in the direction that I kind of expect, and yeah, it's really cool.
And
I was just like Rafa. Just an idea. If you think that this is cool, if you want this, do you want to like have woken up maybe with like one of your eyes has changed color to Tyrion's?
What color is Tyrion's eyes?
like a really light golden brown, kind of like yeah.
That
Yeah,
would
you
look
guys can
weird
draw a
on Levi
new
because
character
his
art.
Yeah.
that would look weird on Levi just because his eyes are already like he doesn't have whites for eyes. He has like a yellowish, like a cat. So like that would look weird on Levi.
It would look
Levi.
super cool.
Oh yeah,
And
Levi like was he gonna half elf as well?
yeah,
he's
he's a
half
half girl.
half drow.
Yeah, half drow. Yeah.
Well, anyways,
why I'm
guys,
And I
thank you for tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks.
You can
Hey.
discuss
Yeah, thanks for the
after
game,
I
man.
leave too.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
one thing I wanted to
I'll
mention
see you guys
first
next
was,
week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
One
See
thing
you,
I wanted
man.
to mention first was with